Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Star Wars, the Black Series, and this is IG-88. And this is going to be a blind review. Know little or none at all about this particular, or the background about this character. Reason for getting it, I saw my friend Peter while we're doing the Toy Talk at TV3's channel, and he has this, and I actually like the design. It's a cool looking android, and he has a quite variety of weapons here, but one thing in particular like is the shape of it. I actually supported a Kickstarter game called The Strength of the Sword, and you got this kind of like a really skinny robot wielding a shield and a sword. It's a hack and slash game, and it's cool looking, and this reminds me of that. So here's the box. Yep, and I believe he's some kind of mercenary or an assassin. It's kind of interesting. Yep. So that's pretty much it for the box, and let's take a look inside. Alright, we got IG-88 here. He looks amazing. He looks like a Tin Man. So I really like the design on this one. Has that steampunk look. He has the gunmetal, silver, and a little bit of I guess kind of like copper color on that one, or brass. Really light. Yeah, I really like the design on this one. It's unique. Alright, accessory wise, we have this pistol here, which holsters on his back. I guess you can holster this long rifle, but I don't think it's made for this. So, but you can put it on if you want to. But it's intended for this guy here. Then you also have this kind of like a cleaver. Although mine got a little bit of paint pooling there. Has a little bit of scratch marks there. Interesting details. And this one just kind of holster on the back side right here. Yep. And the rifle, I believe, is intended for you to have him to hold it on his left. Yeah, it's not actually. Yeah, the weapons are actually hand specific. This one's only for the left. You try putting this on here, and you got this other peg blocking the way from the stock, so it only goes on this one, unfortunately. Well, obviously you can just chop that off, and if you really want to make it fit there. Then you have this pistol on this, so you can have him dual wield. Alright. Let's see. I think you can, actually you cannot put it here because of the handle, so it is hand specific. Alright, and yeah, also if you haven't noticed, the hands are actually a little different from the left and right. You have a bigger claw on the right, little one on the left, but on the upper arms, about it's the same. Articulation wise, we have the neck here, which can move side to side. You get this little piece here too, it goes along with it. Shoulder, you can rotate and move to the side. There's a little gap here on the front and back, but I don't think you can. Well, you get a little bit of movement there. Yep. And elbow wise down here, you got this rubber cover which you can bend. You get 45-degree angle, but I already tried this. But if you can get this to go over, let's see if I can demonstrate that one. It's a little hard. Or there we go. I kind of flipped it over, but you kind of get the idea. There we go, and you get more bed. So it's up to you if you want to do that one. But definitely having that extra bend is nice. Yep. Likewise, probably doing this one later. Yeah, it's just a lot nicer. Not sure if there is a tendency to break this, but sometimes I gotta push the limits of my finger just to see if it works. So definitely might be a good idea to try that. So this gives you a little bit more articulation from 45 to 90, which is standard for most figures, just having that 90-degree bend. There you go. And on the upper body, you have this wheel, or kind of like a cog, and it gives you that articulation leaning forward, a little bit on the back. And if you want, you can have a pelvic thrust. You know, you gotta have that pelvic thrust. And you can also have a swivel there on the upper section. On the waist, it is actually a little limited, and you have this hose here, which is a nice touch. They're rubbery, they're stretchable. And there's no sideways movement, but you only have front and back, and sometimes this kind of gets caught in the way. So just kind of look after that one. Then you do have a little bit of swivel here. So I think one of the, I think some people say that they wish they have this sideways movement here, kind of like how they did it on the shoulder. Yeah, but it's a robot after all. Maybe his movement is just forward like this. And you can even pose him on a certain angle like this, kind of give him that wide stand pose. So we can work around it. The knee area here, this one, that's kind of stretch it a bit. You can put it a bit on the side, same thing here. So just be mindful when you're bending the knee. And then you have the ankle here, swivel, and you get the movement there as well. Quite nice. Okay. It's actually, you can do a lot of unique pose with this guy. Really great. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it in terms of articulation. Now, another thing I want to point out is this thing doesn't come, or I'm not too sure we can mount this. There's a little bit of a peg connection there, but I think they may have forgot to put where you can hold this. I mean, there's no peg connection. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work. Just gotta have it rest like that. Yeah. Maybe. But what I did is I used a micro pin vise, or this micro drills with a pin vise, and I drill a hole right there. Same thing on this one. Although this one you get a little bit more space, and you can just put this on here. There we go. And now he can hold it. We'll wield that cleaver thing. Chop. Likewise, I can do it on the other side, but it's just a really small clearance here, and the plastic is kind of like a rubber. It tends to shrink down, but yeah, I can wield it either way, just in case I want him to wield the pistol along with that cleaver. Yep. Some crazy android walking down the hallway. Alright, I think that's about it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any question, particularly on the figure alone, let me know. Or otherwise, anything in general, just leave a comment down below. But in terms of the character, again, I know little or none at all about him. All I know is a mercenary out to kill something out there. An assassin. Yep, I really like this one. Would I recommend it? Again, I will also put the ratings down below on the description. For me, I like it. If you like steampunk, if you like little androids or little robots like this, definitely pick it up. It's a unique figure. I think the black series are about $20 in general. I got mine for $20. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. But if you're looking for articulation wise, it is a bit restrictive given what his design is. But yeah, still, I still think it's a really cool design. Alright, that's about it for the review. Hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.